On the phone right now is a man who I think has it figured out when it comes to life, to marriage, and especially writing a love song. Because this dude writes love songs like nobody else. And I'm jealous of it because, well, I don't know. I can't do it. So anyway, on the phone right now, it is Thomas Rhett.
Thomas Rhett!
Hey.
What's going on, man?
Thanks for having me. Y'all have way more energy than I do right now.
Hey, that's what we do. We bring it, and then hopefully, it gets contagious.
Yeah, I feel alive all of a sudden.
You should.
Yeah, man. Well, let's talk about this, what I was just saying about writing love songs and you writing a song like Angels. I mean, once again, clever song from Thomas Rhett.
Great idea. Where did it come from?
Yeah, exactly. Where's your inspiration? No, I'm just kidding. But no, for real. I mean, when you go into a writing session and you think, okay, we're going to write maybe a love song again, which is you're so talented in doing so. Is there something that you, like a mindset you have to get yourself into for that?
I think like at this point in the game, I think it's pretty expected for me to put, love songs out about my wife. And so I think the challenge always is like, how do you say I love you differently? And I think that we've been trying to do that since like 1920.
Right.
I think Frank Sinatra did it well. I think Dean Martin did it well. And then we've just been trying to replicate those and make them different for the last 80 years. And so for me, moving forward in my career, like Angels is one of those things that just kind of felt like a kind of just a different way to say I love you, to my wife, and also a different kind of tone for me, a little bit darker. And also a song that had a bunch of redemption, and I feel like a lot of people in the world can really relate to, having that one person that has stuck with them through thick and thin, even when you're being kind of just an idiot, So that is my wife to a T. That this job called being a country music musician is definitely an interesting, strange job, and like fame is kind of weird, and just watching my wife navigate that with me over the last decade has been phenomenal, and that's a really long way to answer your question, but that's kind of where the inspiration came from.
I appreciate it, and I think we got a song title out of it too. A different way to say I love you. I think that might be the next song.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah.
Let's be honest. Lauren's probably a little bit more popular than you are these days. I mean, come on.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I really could just retire and just like watch her be famous. Like it's unbelievable, man. Like we go to, obviously been on tour a lot this year, but there's so many people that come through like meet and greet to say what's up, and they're like, "Is your wife here?" And I'm like, "No," and they're like, "Oh." And it's like,
thanks.
Well, you're going to be in Orlando on the 16th, so hoping that Lauren is going to be there. I suppose, or the kids are in school and everything.
Disney World.
Yeah, you got to be there.
Yeah, they're all coming to Orlando, and we're doing Disney that next Monday through Thursday.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's no way his kids are going to be like, yeah, all right, Dad, just go have fun in Orlando and know where Disney World is.
Yeah, exactly. No, we do it. We do it like once a year. My kids like love it, and especially now that like Willa Gray and Ada James are old enough to ride a lot of the rides, it's become really cool.
That's awesome.
I got to ask you this one last thing. I'm expecting, or I should say, my fiance and I are expecting our first kid together.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. I will find out if it's a boy or a girl in a couple weeks. Now, she has 2 girls already, so there's a chance that I could be outnumbered even more like you are at home. Any advice for me when it comes to living with girls?
Gosh, dude. I need to just write a book.
Yeah. I don't... Can you send it over immediately?
Yeah. It's changing all the time. Like I feel like 2 years ago, I had a pretty good handle on it. I feel like they listened to me. They were respectful. They brushed their teeth when I asked them to. They bathed when I asked them to. And now it's like I'm starting to get like they're not even preteens. They're like pre-preteens. But it's starting to get like teenagery a little bit in my house. And I'm not sure how to fully respond, because I'll be like, hey, it's like time to brush your teeth, and like, yeah, I don't want to do that right now. And I'm like,
do you find yourself just like quietly leaving the house or going and finding something to do in the garage all the time?
Yeah, my wife definitely is like, how long have you been in the bathroom?
I love it.
So every year it changes, and I think you just gotta adapt.
Well, the good thing is my dog's a boy, so I have that.
There you go.
I have some long conversations.
There you go.
All right. Well, man, I appreciate you coming on with us. We're excited to see you in Orlando with Cole Swindell and Nate Smith, who are absolute, superstars. What an openers you got right there. That's insane. That show's going to be. But I appreciate you coming on. Angels is the single. Thomas Rhett, we always appreciate you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all so much. Have a good one.
All right. See you. Bye-bye.
See ya.